Welcome, everybody, to another episode of the Lore Pod Podcast. I'm your host, Dakota Morgan, coming to you from Phoenix, Arizona. And on today's episode, we're diving back into the world of DC Comics. That's because we're going to be taking a look at Mr. Terrific. You've recently seen Mr. Terrific in the Superman movie by James Gunn, part of the new DC universe. He was part of the Justice Gain, the precursor, obviously, to Justice League. But not much was known, and he kind of, for most people in the world, all of a sudden randomly appeared. But it's not the case. So we're going to dive into Mr. Terrific and his little bit of history here in DC Comics and other appearances as well. Now, his name is Michael Holt, and he's not actually the first Mr. Terrific. Diving into that one in a little bit later. Now, he's relatively new, and I say relatively new, but time is fucking meaningless right now, so who knows how this makes you feel. He was introduced in 1997 in the Spectre series, and Michael was actually going to kill himself until the Spectre showed up there and helped stop him. And then was also beaten up by thugs. Well, attempted beaten up by thugs. This was all because his wife, unborn child, and brother all died at once in a car crash. And it's the late 90s, so no one was like, let's keep an eye on this man. They're like, yeah, he'll be fine. Meanwhile, he's like, I'm going to end it. Poor Michael. That's why immediately you're like, oh, that explains why he is the way he is in the movie. Spectre, though, in case you didn't know, is the white outfit, green cloak kind of thing. He's usually as a human form with them, like a possession kind of thing, but also like non. And it is the judger of who goes to heaven and who goes to hell. It's the judger of the hand of God or whatever the fuck it is, aka just super big magic. Now, that being the case there, the Spectre did actually talk about the original Mr. Terrific, who appeared in 1952. Now, Michael's appearance, though, with Fairplay, because Fairplay was on the chest of the uniform for the original Mr. Terrific, Michael did dedicate the Fairplay and Mr. Terrific to him, the original one from 1952. But, though, before joining the Justice League of America, here's the thing, he was actually a member of the JSA, the Justice Society of America, one that I like so much, and I think deserves so much more love. Here's the thing, though, about Michael. He is actually, we know to be smart, right? We know he is a smart, super genius, super tech guy. We saw that in the Superman movie, and you've seen it in the TV show Arrow, which is where he made an appearance as well. We'll get to that later. But this motherfucker is smarter than Batman. That's right there. It used to be not. It used to just be like behind Batman and Lex Luthor. But in recent stuff, there's actually been the confirmation that he is now smarter than Batman, which is wild. Of course, so he's an expert in tech and theoretical physics. Now, he did appear on the CW Arrowverse, as mentioned earlier, and he was played by Echo Kellum on there, and I believe did a fantastic fucking job. I believe there was also a little tribute to Mr. Terrific on the JSA episode on Smallville. But then, of course, we did see him in Superman recently, played by Eddie Gathegi. Now, of course, he actually has those, the little balls, as I just call them, but the T-spheres. Now, they are just super tech, anti-gravity, floating fucking computers that can hack, destroy things, repair things, whatever the hell Michael needs them to, little cameras floating around, like whatever the hell he needs them to do, like they are superbly advanced supercomputers that just float around. Now, his mask, though, maybe many people do wonder, what's up with that? Well, his mask isn't just like a little face paint thing on there. In the comics right now, it is actually a molecular tech device, meaning it can easily come on and come off, and sometimes just turn invisible, and he can still be wearing it for face protection. This also does a thing there where it actually makes him invisible to any ID software. You're like, he doesn't wear a mask. You're going to be able to tell who it is. It makes his face blurry on any camera or identification software. That's insane. But that there is a little bit about Mr. Terrific. He has also appeared on the Justice League cartoons. He's appeared in many different animated cameos. And here's hoping we get much, much more from Mr. Terrific. I've been your host, Dakota Morgan, coming to you from Phoenix, Arizona. Be sure to subscribe to Lore Pod wherever you listen to the podcast. Twitch is CodaRex97, X at Dakota Morgan 3, Instagram at Dakota_Morgan 97. Alrighty, and of course, as always, remember everybody, stay creative.